Greetings. My name is Dr. April Murphy, and I'm the most recent recipient of the Faculty Award for Research and Creative Activity from the College of Health and Human Services. I am currently an associate professor in the Department of Social Work and an associate with our Center for Child Welfare Education and Research. I was asked to talk a little about how I do research, but before I get into the how, it might be important to first talk about why I do research. And so I engage in research because it matters. It matters to the vulnerable populations that live among us, in our communities, in our state, and across our nation. For example, Kentucky has had the highest rate of child maltreatment for the last 3 years. Why is that? How can we change this? The only way we can begin to answer this question is by first engaging in research and then implementing the results of that research. I keep doing this because there were over 20,000 child victims of maltreatment in Kentucky in 2019 and almost 10,000 kids in foster care in Kentucky in 2020. They matter, their families matter, and their communities matter. And so that is my why. And I'm sure that every researcher out there has their own why. So I'm encouraging you to find your why and never lose sight of that. Because when things get hard, and they will, your why will keep you going. Now to the how. How do I do research? For me, the answer is simple: collaboratively. As part of the Center for Child Welfare Education and Research, I am surrounded by colleagues from within the Department of Social Work, as well as those from across the university. I work with community partners, such as Kentucky Youth Advocates and the Department for Community-Based Services. I love bringing students in on my research. It not only gives them experience, but it also provides me with a unique perspective that adds value to my project. We all have lived experiences that only make our research more valuable and meaningful. And so while I could always conduct research in a silo, all by myself, it will never be as good as what is produced with a great team who has the same end game in sight: making a difference for children and families. As one of my closest colleagues always says, child welfare belongs to all of us. If I believe this wholeheartedly, and I do, then I will ensure that all voices are at the table. And I try my best to do this. And so I've talked a lot about conducting meaningful research that can truly make a difference in the lives of children and families. But I would be remiss if I did not close this talk with how I get this research into the hands of the people who need it the most. So the professionals who need to consume my research the most are those working on the front lines every day with individuals who just need a little bit of help. These professionals don't have access to expensive journals or books or the time to read lengthy manuscripts, so we have to be creative. And so some of the ways I do this is by creating infographics that can be blasted on social media and shared widely. I can create short 5-minute videos like this one, summarizing the results of a study. I have a blog on our center's website that can be used to not only disseminate my voice, but also the voices of others. This is what makes a difference. This is what you could be doing in the future. You all are already on your way by presenting at this student research conference. So congratulations on that accomplishment. Now keep going and think about ways in which you can get your work into the hands of those who need it the most. And so thank you so much for the work you've submitted to this conference and for the impact you're going to make on this world. I truly wish you the best. Thank you.